Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Big Cat, Baker out there with Jones. Then there's the prodigy. Jordan is out there with Bryant. Then it's James. Then there's the waiter. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Pass to Baker. Here's Big Cat. And it's Potter with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
James, no good. There's Baker. Over to the left wing. Pass to Big Cat. Stark, guarded by Jordan. Here's Big Cat. Can't hit from 12. It's Bryant, high post. Basket, good.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to the prodigy. Off target from three-point range.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Here's Potter. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his first foul. Wood, he's checked in for the prodigy.
Checking in for the away team, number 33, Reed Wood.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. James against Wood. James, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Big Cat. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Wood. James covering. Here's Big Cat, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Your home team, James. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Big Cat. Stark, guarded by Jordan, out to the right wing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's Baker. Clock at 6. To the inside, Big Cat tries again, and it's good. 2 points.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Now here's Jordan, guarded closer. Pass to Potter. James with it. Driving in. They get the rebound. And that one is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And Bryant drills it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And there's the whistle. That goes on flash.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Rollins checked in for Bryant. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the middle, here's Webb. Banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Potter, guarded by Webb. James looking around. Count it. James has got 5 now.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Stark, defended by Jordan. Stark, and James pulls it down. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. It's tipped. It's deflected. Pass to Baker. They set the pick. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. And it's all knotted up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
James, the pass to Rollins. Outside, Jordan. James sets the screen for Jordan. And here is James. Here's Potter. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Payne, he's checked in for Jordan. Being at around 44% in the early goings here. Big Cat, the pass to Baker. Inside, here's Big Cat, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Payne looking around. Pass to Rollins. Out to Payne. Six on the shot clock. James against Matthews. James, no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Down low. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Both teams will make substitutions.
The away team. Black. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Shot to stop the run, and Jones sends it back. To the paint, here's Stanley, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Payne gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Stark. And that one is stuffed right through.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the home team has possession, trailing here by 8.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
Ryan against Walker. Left side, Jones. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Wood. From beyond the arc. Payne grabs the board. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Bryant on the wing. All alone. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
At 46%, making some buckets. Great one out there with Rollins. And there's Bryant. Then it's Payne. Marshall passes to Rollins. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket. We've got Wood. Matthews out there with Foster. Then it's Jones. And it's Bonner in at the 5. Home in the paint.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 27, Lionel Webb.
Here's Foster. Payne covering. Jones against Rollins. Right side, Jones. Pass to Wood. Jones sets the pick for Wood. Offline with his 3. They've got Bryant. Rollins is out there with the great one. Then it's Payne. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Matthews out there with Foster. Then there's Webb. Then it's Jones. And it's Wood in at the 3, the small forward. Foster passes to Wood. Now here's Jones, covered by Rollins. Rollins against Jones. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
We've got Rollins. Payne out there with Bryant. Then there's the great one, Bryant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Jones is out there with Wood. Then there's Foster. Then there's Webb. And it's Matthews in at the 2 guard.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Walker surveying the floor. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Rollins is out there with the great one. Then it's Bryant. Then there's Bird. Yep, it counts.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Wood out there with Jones. Then there's Webb. Then it's Walker. And it's Page in at the 2. Jones against Rollins. Outside, Jones. Now Wood, still scoreless. Here's Webb. Rebound by Marshall. They've got Bird. Great one out there with Rollins. And there's Bryant. Silvestre. Wood covering. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. We've got Big Cat. Prodigy is out there with Foster. And it's Stanley in at the small forward position. Pass to Big Cat. Puts it up.
Substitution on the court.
And the home team has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Knox. Pass to James. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. And James throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Stark. James covering. Pass to Baker. Can they get it? And the jumper is on the mark. Baker's got 5 points so far. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Jordan with it. No scoring in this one. Down low. Takes it off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Stanley. Guarded by Webb, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Bryant is checked in for Webb. Big Cat, the pass to the Prodigy. Stark, guarded by Jordan. And Jordan sends it back. Pass to James. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Here's the Prodigy, and some very quick points for him on that possession. The Prodigy's got his first basket of the night.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, James. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And James drills them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Baker. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. Here's the Prodigy. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pops it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Baker. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside. Big cat. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Potter, the pass to Bryant. Buries it from three-point range. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Outside, Jones. Stark, guarded by Jordan. Pass to the Prodigy. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. And the basket is good. The Prodigy's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
James in the post. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Here's the Prodigy. Puts up a deep 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so we wrap up the first half. They lead by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details, things working out so far. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the home team.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Impressively throughout at 62%. Jordan is out there with Bryant. Then it's James. Then there's the waiter. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. On Thursday and then on Friday. Really well. 54% from the floor. Pass to Big Cat. Stark, guarded by Jordan. Here's the prodigy. Here's Big Cat. There's Baker. James covering. Here's Big Cat. Off target with the jump hook.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Jordan outside. Pass to Bryant. Jordan right side. Inside. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 15.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Jordan kicks to Bryant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Big Cat. Stark, guarded by Jordan. Second chance effort, and it's Jones laying it in.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Jordan the pass to Potter. Now Bryant. Now James. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Left side, Jones. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Stark, guarded by Jordan. Stark tried to bank it in, but he misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to James. Here's Potter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jordan outside. From deep, Bryant. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jordan on the wing. Bucket is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's the prodigy. Kicks it out to Jones. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 7 points for the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
Off the inbound pass and finished off by Bryant.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Stanley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Payne. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Rollins. Fires from 14. That misses off the backboard.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And here comes the break. Stark. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
A floater. That's tipped. Pass to Payne. Outside Bryant.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fades back. And it's Stanley with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. 1:41 left in the third. Down low, here's Marshall. And he lays it straight in.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Takes it inside. Misses from short range.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. And they're on the break. Silvestre. Page with the rebound. Well, 50% from the floor. To the inside. A steal. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. And Marshall kicks to Payne. Over Wood. Payne can't hit. Here's Page. To the left wing. Stark. Good work there as it goes. He's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Payne. Nothing on the board. 2 on the clock. That one drops for him.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The visitors with the ball. We've got Wood. Foster is out there with Matthews. Then it's Bonner. To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
At the line for the away team, Matthews. At the line for
free throw, good. Matthews. 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Rollins with a screen on Foster. Pass to Rollins. Now, here's Marshall. Payne with it, defended by Foster. Here's Rollins. Silvestre, second shot opportunity, can't capitalize inside. 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Wood passes to Foster. Matthews scanning the floor. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Wood. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Rebound by Marshall. Now here's Payne, defended by Foster. To the inside. Webb plays it up and banks it in.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And here's Matthews. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And he makes that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Payne passes to Webb. Now here's Payne. D right on him. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Matthews with it. There's a screen. Inside. Bonner's shot good. Bonner's got his first points of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Wood against Webb. Pass to Marshall. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Webb. Softly drops in the floater.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Outside Matthews. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
So both teams changing it up here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Jordan sets the screen for Bryant. Pass to Jordan. And he makes good on the layup.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
There's Baker. James defending.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Number 10, second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Baker, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. The dive for the ball. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Outside Jordan. Pass to Bryant. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And the home team has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Shot clock at 6. Back to James. From the arc. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Here's Jones. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Back to James. And Bryant kicks to James. There's the screen. Fires from deep. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got his 4th rebound in this one. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
They double him with Jordan. Pass to Jones. Here's the Prodigy, defended by Bryant. Here's the Prodigy, down low, and stolen by Jordan. And they're moving it up. And Jones sends it back, and they're able to recover. They get it back. Here's James, and he recovers it. Trying to get something going. Stark, James covering. 1:31 left in the game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 99, at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. The second free throw, no good. A tough break there. A paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Right block shot. Another miss by James.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Trying to end the drought. Misses at the rim.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. With the teardrop. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for the away team, number 99, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
At the line for 1, James.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Taking 2 shots.
doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he can't get either to fall.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over. Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your home team, James. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
At the line for the away team, James. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Potter. James fires from way outside. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1. So it's the visitors now. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Shooting for the away team. Steph. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now it's time for our Player of the Game.